Well, good day, viewers, good day, and welcome to Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood. And today is Sunday. Well, it goes so quick from Sunday to Sunday, doesn't it? It just seems like it was just a minute ago and it was last Sunday. Anyway, here we are again on a Sunday. So today is May 19th, and this is the Sunday afternoon fireside chat. Probably no fire today, though. It's warm enough out, but it's not, I guess. I guess we'll do a little bit of the weather thing here, and we'll get at whatever we're going to get at here today. Just hang on a second, and I'll switch you around. So, as you might have noticed there, the picture's kind of cloudy, probably just as well that you can't see me that good anyway. So anyway, yeah, my right where the camera is for switched around, it's all cracked there. So anyway, this way it goes. Yeah, the weather. So the weather, well, it's not too bad today. It's a little bit cooler than it has been. It's kind of like a cloudy day. It was supposed to have a little bit of rain this morning, but we didn't get any. And I think that's going to be what the weather is for today. I think by the look of that. So we'll have a quick look here and see. We're at 12 degrees Fahrenheit, or 12 degrees Celsius, all right. .53 degrees Fahrenheit. And with east wind at 13 miles an hour, so you can kind of feel a little bit of wind outside today. .21 miles an hour. So we're supposed to be chance of showers today, 15 degrees. That's not. I don't think we're going to get any showers. But anyway, 19 tomorrow and 23 on Tuesday. And sun. 17 on Wednesday, and then rain, rain, rain. So I would say I'm going to have to do some grass cutting on these 3 days, especially here. And I'm not sure about my son's place. I know it's going to need it, but it's going to need it on these 3 wet days. So, well, what I'm going to do there. Anyway, so that's what the weather is like today. So I'm going to shut you off here for a minute. We're going to go and do a little bit of work here today. It's kind of strange, ain't it? Nothing too serious. So I'll get back to you in a minute. So we're back at my sand pile here that I fixed up the other day. And that gap you see there was caused by my Massey Ferguson 12 loader tractor. It just had too much pushing power. And when I was putting some stuff on top of the bank, I guess I pushed my wall, I guess probably 1.5 inches out of where it was at. Anyway, that's all right. So I had put these in beforehand, and the wall was not loose or anything. And put this in, and I put this in. So just for whatever, I'm going to put these 2 in. So I just got to cut the ends off, and we'll go over to my truck here, and we'll use my Saker saw to do that. Well, that's a great little tool, that. It's coming in real handy. Now, another thing is The wascally wabbit. He's been around, and this here had this on top of it. And on the top of this, it had one of these. So the wabbit came along, chewed off the top, and left that standing. So since then, he's been back and chewed it off here, and chewed this one off. There's the pieces there. But what I can't figure out is that would be real easy for him to get to. Why wouldn't he have chewed that off? Anyway, and more here. There's all kinds of stuff here where he could have been eaten. But anyway. So, and the wascally wabbit ruined my oak tree too. I had an oak tree over on the lawn here that I planted, I guess 2 years ago now. I'll take a quick walk over here. Well, it won't be too quick, but my days of being quick are over. Yeah, this is where it is here. I'm just going to pull this out of the ground or drive over it with the mower or something. Yeah, I planted that there a couple of years ago, I guess. But he's come along and chewed everything off of it. Anyway, the way it is. Anyway, that's the way it is. So we'll do a little something here. I forgot to take the sticks with me. That's wise, isn't it? All right. I'll shut this off here again for a minute and I'll get set up. All right, so got you set up there now. I'm just going to shape up the end of the pieces of wood here so I can drive them into the ground. And we'll use our sacred saw. This is a great little tool. And there's all kinds of them nowadays, I guess. And this is just a small one. It's only 4-inch bar on it, so I'm sure you can get 6 or 8-inch bars now, I think. And some, I think, now have automatic oilers, so you don't even have to oil them. This one you have to manually oil. I guess I should oil it since I said that. But it doesn't take much. I'll just use a little bit of 3-in-1 oil. That's in a little thing that came with the kit. I'm just going to put a little bit there. Handy little tool. My chain is getting a little bit loose there, so I'll have to do some work on that. Alright, we're just going to cut the end of this one off here because there's a knot there that's not going to be good to cut through or hammer on. And then on this end, I've got a couple of nails in there, so I don't want to get into them. just shape it to a point, and there we go. One to drive into the ground. Now this fellow's got a, well, it's too long to begin with. So we snip this one off right here. And then we might as well do our shape. Like that. Now, I guess they don't really have to be the same length, but I'll cut them off so that they're about the same length anyway. There, simple as that. Great tool. If you're doing any kind of woodwork or brush or anything like that around your home, great thing to have. There's all kinds of, you don't have to have a Saker, but that's just what I got. There's all kinds of brands and styles out nowadays. Alright, we'll shut you off here for a minute. Alright, we're going to pound them things into the ground here now. Alright, I'm just going to shut you off again here for a second. If I can find the thing, there it is. So we're just going to put a couple of screws up there and use the handy dandy impact, I guess is what it is. But boy, they're a great little tool. And this first time I've ever had that. My son got it for Christmas for me. There now, that should hold it, I guess. Well, I got you on Zoom here. Just hang on a second. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There. Yeah, that'll hold it. That'll work out good. I don't know if the grass will grow through that or not. Anyway, makes no difference. All right. I'll shut you off again here and I'll clean up my mess. All right, we'll continue on with our Sunday fireless chat. Oh, I should just, I'll put my remote microphone on, I guess. And see how that works. It's not working too good. More malfunctions today. Look at that, right? Makes you wonder. I was telling my wife about all the goings on, and she said about the people that do movies. I said, yeah, I guess that's probably why they have so many different takes, I guess. Take one, take two, take three. Now I'm going to get some Pepsi here for something different to do. Hopefully I'll be in the screen here. Oh, I got to find myself a chair yet. I didn't get a chair. Let's try this movement this way. Yeah, right there. All right. Put me a chair here somewhere. There's one. There now. And of course I forgot my notes. So now I got to get up again. Yeah. Well, I think we kind of covered the weather, so I think the weather's going to be it's good today. It's just a little cooler, that's all. But it's not too bad. No snow or rain. No snow or rain. Put that there. Open this up. There now. Well, we had quite a week for weather too, though. At the start of, I think it was last Monday. And every day this week was basically sunny and reasonable, nice temperatures, and basically no wind. And that's kind of nice after having 6 months of nasty weather to have 6 days of nice weather. Yeah. Anyway, it can't continue, that's for sure, but we'll take it while we can. Now, what else we got here? I can't even read my own writing. Or it's not bright enough, or I can't see, or something. Oh yeah, the camera. The camera that you're on today, the one that I'm using to do this Sunday fireside chat, is the one that fell on the pavement here the other day. So all the glass is cracked. So I thought about fixing it myself, but I looked up a couple of videos on how to do that, and no, that's not going to be me doing that. You need special screwdrivers, and there's things that have to come off the glass part of it. I guess inside is not just the glass. There's things that are seem to be attached to it. So I think I'll have to. There's a place called Crack Device that's not too far from me here, only about 10 minutes away. So I'll go in there someday and see what they say, see what it would cost to fix it. So this phone I got that I'm using here today for doing this video is I got it from my son. It was a phone that one of the family members didn't want anymore. They got a new one. They have to get new ones all the time, you know. Anyway, it's just the old phone that he had there. So anyway, he figured that it would be good for me for doing my YouTube thing, because my other phone that I use on normal basis every day, with all the stuff that it was on it, it didn't have enough memory to support all the goings on. So that one, having nothing on it, has enough memory to do what I need to do, and I just have to delete things every now and again, and the videos off of the clips thing that I use, and out of the photos. So I can kind of keep that one basically not filled up with stuff from memory or whatever them things are, the gigabytes or U-byte or somebody byte or something, I don't know. And so that's how that phone came about, and it came with that protector on it. Now the protector on that one only goes around the sides and the ends and the back. That doesn't cover the screen for some reason, I guess. I don't know. This one here that I have, my son got me, it protects pretty well everything. It protects the screen too, and the sides and the back, and it was supposedly waterproof somewhat, I guess. So anyway, so that's what's going on with the phone that fell down. Of course, my own mistake. It's not the phone's fault, that's for sure. Anyway, I'll maybe go in there tomorrow, because it's just right on the way to go and get the groceries. So I might stop in there and see what they have to say. But I wouldn't doubt my son by now has got more phones there that I could have to get fixed up. Anyway, we'll see about that, I guess. Now, speaking about my son, I think I mentioned last week or the week before about him going to BC, and he and his buddy are going to pick up a truck. His buddy bought a 1993 Ford F350 four-door, four-wheel drive, dual-wheel truck with a huge camper on the back of it. And that's what they're out there going to get. This young fella bought it. So they left yesterday on airplane and went to I don't know if I'm going to say this right, Kelowna, BC. And this is where they're at to get this truck. So I don't know what they're doing today, but it kind of looks like they are having a runaround day. So let me see now. I got a couple of pictures here I might be able to show you. So yeah, that's the one that they're going to get, this one. I can get this in here so that you can see. There. And I guess there's a Cummins engine in it instead of a Ford engine. But anyway, and the story was that it was put in by a shop that does that kind of work, I guess. But anyway, that's what they're going to get. And apparently that camper, the people or the business that makes that camper is in BC somewhere. Anyway, it's a big camper, big truck. You certainly won't see too many of them around here in Prince of Wales. Anyway, that's what they're going out to get. And then they have this little buggy here to drive around in while they're there, I guess. I have no idea what it is. Son says it's a diesel and it's right-hand drive. So anyway, that's what my son is up to. When they're starting back, I don't know. All right, have a look again now at our notes. My fancy notepad. Oh, the past week, yeah. Well, I guess if any of you follow the channel, you kind of know what we're up to for the last week or so. But anyway, nothing too exciting, that's for sure. We had this old girl out cutting grass, and it's starting pretty good, and it's working not bad. Cuts the grass wonderful. Just makes a wonderful job of cutting the grass. And I had the case behind it here, the 224 case out cutting the grass here also this week. And it worked good too. And it cuts pretty good, but doesn't cut quite as nice as this one. But as far as I'm concerned, as long as the grass is cut, I really don't care. So I just hope that one will split wood again this year. That's my concern with it. I'm hoping the pump is still good enough to do that, isn't it? So then my son's place, you saw that too, I guess. The yard works, the little yard works tractor, it works good. It's a dandy. Yeah, 42-inch cut. This one is 34. That case is 48. And yeah, that little green tractor, it works good. You can't go wrong with something free and do some work to it. And we've been using it, I guess, pretty near 4 or 5 years now, I think. Pretty near that much. And it's the best tractor on fuel. I used to kind of measure the fuel consumption on the tractors per hour, as I think I used to do. But anyway, that green one, that Yardworks, I think it used to burn 2.4 liters per hour. And then you get into the case and the John Deere, when they were cutting grass, they were around 3.2 liters per hour. And then I had a Ford which I still have, but doesn't really work anymore. A Ford a YT16H. It had a 16 horsepower twin Kohler in it. It would use 4 liters an hour cutting grass. Yeah. Anyway, the grass gets cut and you just have to pay for it, and that's it. Watching the Ken's live stream yesterday, and they were going on about electric push mowers, and those people on that panel, they all seem to believe that gas-powered push mowers are going to come to an end, and it's going to be electric push mowers. Anyway, I guess that's what it's going to. And it's like anything else in this world. If they don't make anything, if they stop making it, start making something different, and you have no choice here. Between the governments and the businesses, they dictate as to what you can get. So I better stop on that, because I don't want to get on that rant today on a Sunday. It's okay to rant on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but you can't rant on a Sunday. No. So what else have we got going on here? Past week. Well, I guess that's about all I did. I guess I did other things too, but God, I would like to get to do my wood cutting, but I can't seem to get at that. It seems like when I do any kind of activity, I get wore out so quick that I can't do any more. So, well, I guess that's the way it is. So we'll go down and have a look at the stickers there, and I'll see who I can remember did what this week. We'll see if you're still going and how much time is going and all that kind of stuff. Oh, not too bad. Okay, there are the nice stickers. Boys, oh boys, you should all go and have a look at those channels. Great videos there. So Grappy's Workshop. Grappy had his Massey Ferguson tractor out with the box blade on the back, and leveled up his driveway there last week. And Luke with oranges and the new green, he was out doing his rock work. I guess he's had a great big rock there that he pulled down the hill and then put in the bucket of the tractor, and away he went with that. So one of them little subcompact tractors with the loaders and all the tools, accessories on them there, handy little tools to have around the house, that's for sure. And what else? Murphy mowers. Boy, oh boy, I kind of forget that one now, I guess. Sorry, Lee. I can't seem to remember them all. Anyway, Lee's got a great channel there. You should go and watch that. Murphy mowers. He's got all kinds of little tips and tricks and stuff like that to do on your garden tractors or lawn tractors or generators or whatever. He seems to get into anything, so that's good. And we have Garden Tractor Boy. Well, I watched your video yesterday, Joseph. Joseph has got another new tractor. Boy, that's the way to keep things going and keep excited about your hobby. Keep buying tractors. That's the thing to do. Anyway, he got another Boland's Ridomatic. I think he said it was a 62. So, oh, you don't see that kind of stuff around my area. No, that's for sure. Anyway, he was quite excited about this tractor and the differences in it, and so I'm sure that's going to be another project. So he's got lots of projects on the go, and there'll be no shortage of videos from Garden Tractor Boy. And we have Boda Bob in the backyard with Dell. Garden Tractor Boy again. Len's keeping busy. I'm sure he is, but I can't say that I've seen anything from Len here the last week or two. I guess he's probably busy doing other things. And we have Brock at Lewis Mowers and Boats. Then we have maintenance with Mike. Mike was in the video and doing his step over in the front of his house there. He's got quite a project there going, and hasn't got a whole lot of room to get the tractor in there to dig out what he needs to dig out without sliding off and going down the hill. It's quite a drop off there. So hopefully that all goes good for him. And Dave had a tractor out this morning too, ruffling up his compost section. And Kenny had a video out in the woods cutting up wood, birch and maple. He's got all kinds of wood that's down in the pile there, just like myself, from the Hurricane Fiona. And we have Mr. Gary, and retired for life, Brian. What did Brian do? Brian's always got his wood chipper going now. So he's happy about that. Rick and Janita. Rick's outdoors. They were down at the I can't remember that fellow's name. Joe somebody. He's got a big wood channel there. They were at his show here on Saturday, and they have traded in their Wolf Ridge wood splitter and got a new one. So wouldn't hurt to go have a look at Rick's channel. Probably within the next day or two, we're going to see that new wood splitter doing its work. And this fellow here, well, you just don't know about that guy. Rick, Twin Brook Acres, Craig at Everyday Projects, and Gravely Man Small Engine Repair. Artie is starting a little series there. He's going to restore a 1957 L, I think. Correct me on that, Artie. I'm not sure about the number of that tractor. Anyway, he started tearing that down the other day, so that's going to be a good series to watch. What else have we got? The Log Father. He was down at that same show that Rick's Outdoors was at. So, and Daryl Wells. Daryl was doing some tilling there with his electric tiller, kind of similar to the one I had there. Father and son outdoors. They're out doing some fishing there, but I haven't got to see that yet, so I'll have to try and get at that. And John at the Bradleys on Catbird Hill. He seemed to think that I should have been doing a jig there last night. But as I said, I'm too old to be doing jigs. So. Allen Family Firewood. Well, them two, I don't know what they were on the other day, but they were all wound up like I don't know what. They must have had a half a dozen Mountain Dews for breakfast, I think, that day. Oh, dear. Big Son's. Oh, I didn't get to look at that yet either. Big Son's got another lawnmower, I think. I better have a look at that. And then we have Brian and Holly. I guess they made their last video was the last trip to Nova Scotia to finish up taking everything away from the house I sold. And I would say they're now reside in Newfoundland. Excuse me. Tucker and I, out and about. Jeremiah had a great one on there this morning. That's a good system he's got going there. He's got himself a 1-ton truck with a dump box on it, and can haul his trailer. And in the trailer, he can haul his, what I would love to have, a Ford 1710 utility 4-wheel drive tractor with a loader. Boy, oh boy, I'd love to have that. Anyway, he was out into the woods there hauling wood out, and sawing it up, and using the forks on the bucket to pick up the logs and put them into the dump truck. And boy, that's a slick rig, that. You take everything with you and do the job and then go back home. Take everything with you. And Larry Cluck had a video out doing his lawn cutting on the cemetery. Ross on the land was cutting up some trees. Said he's got dead trees there on his property, so he's getting them taken down and chipped up and cut up and whatever. And what else? So Club Dora, yes, Alan had a video on placing some stickers there the other day. So I think I did a pretty good job compared to some weeks as to remembering who done what. Anyway, this video is dragging on again, so I think that's going to be it for today. I don't know what I'm going to get up to this week other than cutting grass now. That's going to take up a lot of time. Oh, I think there's an antique car show somewhere today, but I'm not going to. I'm losing interest in that. I used to like that. Lost interest. So anyway, have a great Sunday wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. And we'll see you again sometime. Goodbye now.